welcome to Juice and Java, Syracuse University's only morning talk show. I'm Maddie Leskevich.
And I'm Maddie Sussman.
So it's been kind of a dreary day out today, but Maddie, how's your week been?
It's been so stressful. You know, we have that paper.
Oh, yeah.
Maddie and I are in this reading popular culture class, and we have to write this paper on fandom.
I know, and you think it'd be really easy because I'm writing mine on Gossip Girl. It has to be a series. I'm writing mine on Gossip Girl. I'm actually really excited because it's all about the Upper East Side and Chuck and Blair. I'm literally obsessed with both of them.
And I'm doing Harry Potter, which is kind of my guilty fan obsession. But we didn't realize we would have to watch them all again before I wrote them.
Again, yeah.
So like my whole week, every time I've been getting ready, I've had Harry Potter on. Every time I've been doing any activity.
Well, you're like actually obsessed with Harry Potter though. Like you've attended like conventions for this kind of stuff.
I'm like a little into it. Some movie premieres, stuff like that.
But we always go back to our favorite shows again.
Yes.
Like I'm watching Gossip Girl over again because I love it so much. And yeah, I'm gonna watch it over again. I'm really not into the whole episodes, new shows that are coming out now.
We go back to what we like.
What we know.
People are always like, have you seen this movie? Have you seen this movie?
Yeah.
It's like, no, but I've seen The Parent Trap 20 times.
And I can repeat all the same lines.
Yeah.
Like I've seen Mean Girls, I know all those lines. Yeah.
Right. I mean, well, and especially coming to school, you bring your 7 favorite DVDs, or you bring, your comfort, the ones that you want to go to, you like.
Exactly.
You know you're going to enjoy, and so that's what you've seen.
But personally, I feel like we should branch out just a little bit more.
I know.
I'm starting Orange is the New Black, though, and I've heard great things about it. I really like it so far.
And you watch, I know Breaking Bad is like the cool show. I don't watch it, but
we're gonna start that one.
I know. It's hard. I mean, it's hard to find time to watch the new shows coming out, and it's just like if you put on something that you've already seen, you don't necessarily have to pay as much attention to it.
And it's just easier.
Yeah, and it's, my favorite part's coming up. Now I'm gonna tune in, and now I'm gonna go back to my computer and whatever else I was working on. But wintertime is definitely the perfect time to bring out the movies. And speaking of watching your favorites, some of our Juice and Java reporters went out and asked students on campus what their favorite movies were to watch during the winter season.
What's your favorite movie to watch when you're snowed in?
I would just have to go with my favorite movie of all time, Perks of Being a Wallflower, because it's my favorite book of all time, so I'll just go with that.
I'm going to have to say Home Alone.
The Grinch.
Basically any type of Home Alone movie, 1, 2, or 3.
I like She's the Man.
My favorite movie to watch when I'm snowed in is Home Alone.
So my favorite movie to watch when I'm snowed in is any Mary-Kate and Ashley movie, because when I was little in elementary school and we'd have like 2 weeks off of school, my brother didn't want to babysit me, so he'd just like pop in Mary-Kate and Ashley movies. So that's kind of like what I always think about on like snow days and stuff.
The Hunger Games?
I would have to say either How the Grinch Stole Christmas or The Breakfast Club.
My favorite movie to watch when I'm snowed in is Elf.
Zoolander.
When I'm snowed in, my favorite movie to watch is probably Training Day with Denzel Washington. And I can elaborate more if you guys would like, just for the physical attributes of Denzel, because I like to consider myself a part-time actor whenever I'm not in the social scene of being in like school or Facebook, Instagram. I like to act, that's what I do. Like some of my friends over there, they would probably consider me the best actor. I know Will Smith on a personal level, and Denzel is actually my blood-related cousin. 3rd cousin through marriage though, so I don't know how much blood is really intervened between that, but on a good note, that's my probably favorite movie because he's my favorite actor.
I'd have to go with Up, Snowy Days.
I would have to say Pitch Perfect. It's a great movie to watch with your friends and sing along to, so when we're all snowed in together, it's fun to watch, I guess.
I like watching classic Disney movies. When I'm snowed in, I love to watch the movie Elf.
It's kind of cheesy, but my favorite movie is Titanic.
What's your favorite movie to watch when you're snowed in?
I like Forrest Gump.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. I'm here with Sammy Short, a fashionista on Syracuse University's campus. Thank you so much for coming out today, Sammy.
For having me.
So tell me a little bit about how you're involved with fashion on campus.
Well, I'm a photo major, but I always knew I wanted to do fashion, so I'm a brand manager for ASOS. I work for Rent the Runway on campus. I dress all of my friends pretty much every night. So that's my fashion here.
Great. And what made you become so involved with fashion? Why are you so passionate about it?
Ever since I was little, I was just always wanted to do my own thing, like wear what I wanted. My mom was very allowing of that, thankfully. I thought I wanted to be a fashion designer, so I came to Syracuse in high school to do like the summer college. And I realized I couldn't sew, I can't draw, I just don't have the patience for that. So then came photography. But like fashion's always been such, like, always in, a passion.
Yeah, exactly. And where do you get your inspiration from?
I'm on style.com almost every day.
Yeah.
Like, I love watching the shows.
Yeah. Do you usually allow like your friends to borrow some things from your closet?
Every night.
All the time, yeah.
Every night.
And I'm sure it's always rated by all your friends and everything too, with all your great fashion.
The other night
sense.
it was like 7 girls. They're like, oh, can we borrow this? Can we borrow this? It's open
it's
pretty
crazy.
much. It's fine.
And so then what are some of your fashion tips or trends that you have for this season?
Some big trends that I really love this season. The fur. Fur is always great for like winter, faux or real, whatever your preference is. I love the fur, or fake fur. But so fur is great for winter. I love little leather accents, whether it's on leggings or leather jacket or like trim on your collar or wrist. And I'm also loving the beanies.
Great.
Those have been all over the runway this season. You'll see them on campus too.
And you brought a model in for us today
I did.
to show us a little
brought
bit.
Emily.
Some examples for us. That was awesome.
So Emily's wearing some leggings from Zara, and they have a little black leather trim on them.
Ooh.
So it's not too much. Like sometimes too much leather, you look like a little dominatrix.
Just a subtle touch, just right down the strip of the leg. I love that.
Yeah. And then the wine-colored shirt. I love that. I'm
the
doing
dark
that
colors
too.
is really popular too during the winter
always.
season.
It's so pretty because you can be a little paler and it still looks really nice. Faux fur vest from ASOS. And then I also have some beanies.
Great.
And I like beanies with studs. There's the plain ones, there's the slouchier ones. These, actually both from ASOS. No, this one's from ASOS, the blue one. And I actually studded it myself.
Ooh, oh, that's cool.
So that's a great way to save money.
Where did you get these studs then?
Joann's.
Oh,
They're just little iron-on studs, and you get like the little mini.
So it's easy, that's simple.
It's easy, it's cheap, which I love because we're in college.
Yeah, exactly. On a budget, don't have much time to.
Yeah, not much time, not much money. DIY always. And then this beanie is from LF, which is like a little boutique, kind of all over. Again with the studs, and I like this one because it's like it's a different color. It's not like your typical black for the winter, which I love.
Great. And then what are some examples of some stores that we can get these at if we want to go out shopping?
Some stores, H&M's always really great. They're always really good about being on trend. So even if they're not going to last as long, it's fine. You're trendy for the day. Like Emily's shirt is from H&M actually.
And they have really great prices at
Great
H&M.
prices, great prices. And I love ASOS. It's an online site. And it's UK based, but free shipping both ways. So if you don't love it, just return it.
Great.
It's great.
Well, thank you so much, Sammy. And thank you
for
Emily, for
having
being
me.
a great model.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. I'm here with Kyle and DJ from the acapella group Auto Tunes. Can you tell us a little bit about what your positions are exactly in Auto Tunes?
Okay. Yeah, so my position, I'm the treasurer. I'm mainly responsible for all the financials that happen, making sure that we don't lose money. I handle it because, you know, trusting 18 guys with a bunch of money, you know, how much can you do that? I also prepare the budgets, so if we need a budget, so let's say we need to book like a venue, I prepare the budget for that, and I just get the quotes from everyone else, put it into one thing, and then I submit it to a student association.
A lot of responsibility.
Kinda, yeah.
My job's a lot easier. I'm the music director. I arrange the music we do or find arrangements that we can do, and then I teach it. So that's my job.
How do you choose? How do you go about choosing what songs you guys are going to perform?
It's difficult. Sometimes it's like we ask the group, what song do you want to do? And they give me the weirdest things. And then you have to just go with your gut. Like, this song's going to be really big in 2 months by the time we get to learn it. And sometimes you're right, sometimes you're not. It's fun when you're right, though.
Yeah, and a lot of it his intuition, too. As a music director, he's arranging the music, so a lot of it, you know, how much can we actually do? So with that, if he thinks that we're going to sound great in a song, we usually do it. And we usually don't have any qualms with that because he's teaching it and we don't have the capabilities to do what he does.
So then what would be your favorite performance that you've arranged or done, or what went over best with the audience?
The song that I love the most is Nearer My God to Thee, because when I first gave it to the group, they were like, we have to do a song in Latin? What are we doing? And then they hated learning it. It took forever to learn it. And then the first time we performed it, there were like 4 girls in the front row just crying. and I was like, told ya.
Oh my God.
But it is a really beautiful hymn. It's the song from the Titanic, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a song from the Titanic, just with the words. And it's a beautiful piece. Like even people who aren't even like choral, like they feel it and they feel the passion. So it's really cool to perform it.
And you mentioned earlier there was 18 of you, right?
There's 18 now, but isn't there like 21 total?
There's too many.
I mean, there's a lot.
Well, with a lot of guys, how do you avoid, like, are you guys so tight? Do you hang out a lot? Like, what is the feeling of the group?
It's literally any time outside of rehearsal, if we want to hang out, like, we'll be sitting there during rehearsal, and we'll be like, hey, who wants to come hang out at, like, my house? I mean, because I'm a junior now, so I have a house. And we all just kind of hang out, have a good time, and just talk about life, talk about classes, and it's a lot of outside. It's not just show up to rehearsal and then you're done. Yeah. So it's really cool.
You sing a lot better when you really know the people in the room.
Right. I mean, and I've seen you guys perform, and you guys definitely have an incredible bond.
Thanks.
What do you have any upcoming performances that other people can come watch you perform?
I mean, we have after hours.
We have after hours. All of the groups on campus are performing December 5th.
Yep.
It's the last Thursday of the semester. It's going to be ginormous.
Yeah, it's in Setner, right?
It's in Hendricks.
Oh, it is in Hendricks, yeah. Hendricks Chapel, December 5th, 7 o'clock? 8?
No, it's late. It's late.
Oh, yeah, it's like, oh no, it's like 10.
After hours.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
It starts at 10 o'clock. It starts at 10.
And it's awesome. In all the groups, we perform 3 songs. It's not like really a competition. We just, do our stuff, and that's it.
That's great.
It's
so
awesome.
With the semester ending, are there any auditions for new students that might want to join AutoTunes?
We just had auditions for, we're having a ginormous musical theater show. We're doing 10 songs, 4 of them joint songs, from Les Mis, Wicked, West Side Story, In the Heights, just a bunch of great musicals, only a cappella. So we just accepted a bunch of kids, oh Lord. We just accepted a bunch of students to be in AutoTunes just for the next couple months. We're gonna party, we're gonna learn the stuff, we're gonna perform it. It is the first or second weekend in March. It's gonna be great.
And as for auditions for our specific group, we usually hold them at the beginning of the semester. So until next semester, we're not really gonna have auditions for our group yet.
Very cool. And real quick, is there some social media that we can find you guys if we want to check out more of your music?
We have a Facebook page, AutoTunes, find us on AutoTunes, at AutoTunes on Twitter, and at AutoTunes SU for Instagram, right?
Yep, we also have a website that's coming out soon, so get ready for it.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, they're actually going to perform for us right now, so let's check it out.
Hey, we're the AutoTunes, and this is All These Things That I've Done by the Killers. When there's nowhere else to run, is there room for one more song? One more song. If you can hold on, if you can hold on, hold on. I wanna stand up, I wanna let go, but you know, no, you don't. I wanna shine on in the hearts of men, I wanna be from the back of my road. And another headache, another heartbreak, I'm so much older than I can take. In my reflection, where the comes and goes, I need direction, perfection, no, help me out. Yeah, you gotta help me out. Yeah, don't you put me on the back burner. You know you gotta help me out. Yeah, you're gonna bring yourself down. Yeah, you're gonna bring yourself down. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. 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 If you can hold on,
Welcome back to Deuce and Java. Maddie and I are here with Abby, who's the creator, producer, and host of College Eats here on campus. And it looks like you brought us some lovely treats for us to try. So what do you have for us here today?
Yeah, well, getting ready for the holiday season, I made 3 different desserts for you guys because desserts are an essential thing for every holiday. So the first one I have here is a chocolate cinnamon mousse.
You get to try it.
Of course, grab some spoons. Okay. And it's a little bit of a parfait, so there's Oreo layer and a mousse layer and then a whipped cream layer also.
How do you make the different layers?
Yeah.
Like how do you,
how does that
just
work?
Put one in and then you put the next in and make sure to get all the layers?
Yeah.
You got to try it all. Go ahead. I've eaten too much of it, so you guys can have it.
Oh, it looks
but
so good.
this is a really good dessert to make in your dorm too. It doesn't require any oven. And all the ingredients are really simple.
Oh, wow, so good.
The mousse, I actually cheated, and you can make it with pudding.
Ooh, okay.
So it's not a complicated thing. You don't have to melt chocolate.
Are you thinking that?
And you can make a different version of this, is that right? On your last episode, you made eggnog?
On our last episode, we did an eggnog mousse, and then instead of Oreo crumbles, we did graham cracker crumbles.
Ooh,
so that was a really good combination.
How long does that take you? Like 2 minutes? Like that sounds so easy.
It's really like a 5-minute thing because you just really you make the pudding and then you can add. I added cinnamon. You could really add any other kind of spice.
So did you find this recipe online or did you create it your own?
I kind of just thought of it myself because I wanted to think of an easier way to make the mousse because making actual mousse is a little more difficult, but for us college students, we need an easier way.
Yep, don't have the time.
And I think it still tastes just as good.
Yeah, that was delicious.
It was so good.
I know when I'm eyeing this chocolate, I'm a huge chocolate fan. Is this fudge that you have here?
Yeah, so this is peppermint fudge, and I'm obsessed with peppermint personally. I also did these peppermint cookies. So this one is a little bit of a more complex recipe, but it's still simple. It's not something you can make in a dorm, but if you live in an apartment, this is something that's really simple.
Or when you're home for the holidays.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right?
Nice dessert.
Show off to your parents that you know how to make something.
Yeah.
And yeah, go ahead and try it.
Cut a little piece.
So then do you like the baking side better than the cooking side?
I love to bake.
Baking?
I'm obsessed with it. It's kind of like a stress relief.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
I feel like baking is such a holiday thing too. You know, being inside and just having your house fill with the warm
snowing outside.
Smell. Yeah, it's all you want to do during the holiday season.
Here, take a napkin.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, this looks so good.
Looks very good.
So you have roommates, I assume. Do they get to eat all this food too?
Yeah, they're very lucky because we film my show in my apartment, so they get to all eat the leftovers.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous.
Oh, it's really chewy. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
It was very good, Abby. So what do we have next here?
Next we have peppermint cookies. So these are just regular roll-out butter cookies, which is a really simple recipe. It's just butter, sugar, egg, and flour, and a little vanilla. And then with these, you can make any frosting you want. I did peppermint.
Yeah,
a little
good
more
choice.
holiday spice, but I've also done pumpkin and lemon and a couple other flavors.
Okay, so you have some holiday shapes too. I always
Yeah.
like that. Did you? Was it cookie cutters that you used?
Yeah, so you'll just roll it out with a rolling pin, cut them out, cook them, frost them. Whatever other decorations you want.
So is there a certain technique to frost cookies? Or how?
There is. It's actually an art. It's a fine art. If you guys want to grab a cookie, I can show you.
The fudge is so
There you
good
go.
too, Abby.
Oh, here.
Oh,
I
thank
love
you.
the peppermint on it.
Good. Here, take this cookie.
All right. So we have
so
our
show us your
peppermint
tips.
frosting. Yeah, basically you don't want to take too much on your knife, and then put it in the middle, and then spread it out from there.
Oh, so you start in the middle.
That's my technique.
Okay.
Yeah, and if I really want to get serious, I'll get a paintbrush. If I'm really getting serious about it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's an art it's an art form. Yeah. So how did you get started, wanting to bake, wanting to cook? Where did this passion develop?
It actually started with my mom. She's really into cooking, and she actually started a cookie business, and she sold cookies to different vendors and everything.
So you kind of grew up knowing.
Yeah, and I was the one who had to help her out with baking all the cookies. So then I learned to love it.
Oh my gosh. So when you're home for the holidays, I assume your house smells a lot like the holidays.
All my mom and I do is cook.
Well, another holiday activity is decorating your dorm. Maddie actually surprised her roommate, and I helped out a little bit, and she made her dorm holiday style. So let's take a look.
With the holidays just around the corner, it's always nice to come back to your dorm room, being in a holiday spirit with warm and comforting decorations. So today I'm going to show you some quick and easy tips to decorate your dorm room. And actually, I'm going to surprise my roommate by decorating our room right now. So let's go check it out.
Sleigh bells ring.
One quick and easy way to add some spirit to your dorm room is adding some holiday lights across the room. And they can come in any color you want, and you can get them at a Walmart or Target nearby, and they're usually not too expensive, and it just adds a nice holiday touch. Another great way to keep warm during the holiday season is buying some holiday colored blankets. It's a great way to just cuddle up on your bed and just watch a movie and stay away from that Syracuse cold weather. Another cute way to warm up your dorm room is to add some holiday winter decal to your windows. It's really easy, really inexpensive, you can buy them anywhere, and they stick right on and peel right off your window. So it's a great way to add some comfort to your room, and you can always just peel them right off and save them for next year.
Plans that we made, walking in the winter wonderland.
Another great winter activity that you can do with a friend or a group of friends is just to get together and cut some snowflakes that you can tape onto your walls or your headboard or anywhere you want in your room. And you can just get together with some friends and watch a movie and just cut some snowflakes. And it doesn't even cost anything, so it's perfect.
We'll pretend that he's Parson Brown. We'll say, "Are you ready?" We'll say, "No, man."
And finally, if you're living somewhere on campus where you're allowed to light candles, definitely check out the stores and buy some new holiday scents that are coming out. I highly recommend the vanilla cookie scent. It really adds that extra spirit to your room.
Walking in a winter wonderland.
Well, the room is all finished and decorated, and I'm already feeling in the holiday spirit. I can't wait for my roommate to come back and see what we've done.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our Juice and Java episode today. I know we had a lot of fun.
Yes, when Sammy came in and showed us all those cute little accessories that we can use for the holiday season.
I know her model looked so good, and she looked so good.
Yeah, they're color coordinating, and it matched perfectly. So.
And I noticed they had the little leather strip on the leggings, which you're a fan of.
Yes, I know. I don't even have a pair yet, so we're gonna have to go out and go shopping for those.
Definitely, and baking is something else that we need to do.
Oh my gosh, yes, those treats are so good.
Abby did such a good job.
I know.
I mean, I personally am not an avid baker. I'm not very good at it, but it's definitely.
Well, come over and we'll bake some. But those are definitely ones that we're gonna have to try.
Yeah, the peppermint, all the holiday.
And it really just gets you in that spirit of the holiday, the peppermint and all those flavors.
And something that also puts you in a good mood, acapella.
Oh my gosh, those boys.
I love having acapella groups on the show, but the boys are pretty easy to look at.
Yeah, easy on the eyes.
Right, and they sound beautiful, so it's always a lot of fun.
Exactly.
And we got to see you decorating your room for your roommate. What ended up happening with that?
Oh my gosh, she loved it. She was so surprised. She had no idea what she was expecting. But afterwards, we just snuggled and watched a nice movie and listened to some holiday tunes.
It looked so nice in there.
So she really enjoyed that, and I was happy that we got to do that. Thanks for helping out.
Good. Yeah, it was fun.
So for more Juice and Java content, you can check us out on Facebook and find our other links to other social media such as Twitter and Pinterest.
And thanks so much for tuning in for our last episode of the semester.
We'll see you next time.